If you're like me, then you probably have a hard time sticking to a daily meditation practice. I always wanted to build a daily meditation routine in the morning, and I would have these like 15 or 20-minute sessions planned, and I would wake up in the morning and it would just seem like such an overwhelming, daunting task. So I would skip it most mornings because it was too intimidating. A 20-minute session seems intimidating when you're just waking up. So I would skip these more often than not, except when I had extreme motivation. So in order to establish a meditation technique that I would actually do every day, I came up with what I call the 21 breath salute. It's a play off of 21 gun salute. And it's really easy to do, and it's not intimidating whatsoever, because we all have that like self-talk between our egos and our true selves. Like the ego will be like, no, you don't have to do it, it's okay, you don't have to do it today. But just doing 21 breaths, you just get in that mode and have that self-talk where it's just like, all I'm doing is 21 breaths, it's easy, let's do it. And I've done it every morning since I came up with this technique, and it's really easy to do. And so I'll give a little example of how to do it. So what you do is you take 21 deep breaths through your nose. So you inhale for about 5 seconds, and you hold that inhale for just a second, just a slight hold, and then you exhale for about 5 seconds as well, and then at the end of your exhale you pause for another 1 second. So each breath is somewhere around 12 seconds, and this really depends on who you are. Some people like breathing slightly faster, some people will take longer breaths. So 5 seconds it's just a general outline for it. So I'll demonstrate just with doing 3 breaths. So here it goes. And I already feel like so much calmer and more relaxed. It's amazing how quickly deep breathing affects your mind and body. And a couple finer points on this is to breathe into your belly. So when you inhale, you let your belly expand. And also on the inhale, let your spine stand tall and let your neck stand tall. So if you noticed, I did a little wave with my spine. So when I was inhaling, the spine would elongate and rise, and when I would exhale, it would go slightly forward and down, and I would be squeezing the air out of my stomach on the exhale. So you would have that kind of motion going on. It's very subtle, but it helps me to get into the rhythm of it. And also you're going to breathe through your nose for each breath as well, and that comes with a lot of benefits in and of itself. The ancient Chinese and Indian cultures, they talk about breathing through the nose and how it cultivates and accumulates prana or chi or life energy. When you breathe through the nose, you cultivate more of that energy. And then other reasons for this is that when you breathe through your nose, it runs through more passageways to go to your lungs. So it filters the air through the little hairs in your nose, and because it has to run through more passageways, it warms the air. So the lungs breathe better and process the air better when it's warmer. If it's really cold air, the lungs have a harder time and your body has a harder time assimilating that air you're breathing. So there's a lot of reasons for breathing through the nose. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So try out the 21 breath salute. Try it out right now. Why not? And do it every morning right when you wake up. What I do is, as soon as I wake up, I sit up on my bed and I do it. The reason why I sit up is so I don't fall asleep again. So it works well. And it only takes about 3 or 4 minutes with the really slow breaths. So it's something that anyone can easily incorporate. It's nothing complicated. And you can do it every day without worry or problems. There's no excuse not to do it because it's so simple and quick. So just breathe. All right? Peace, much love.